Hey everybody, 50 plus here. I know it's been a little while since I've talked to you guys, but I've been working with my new student. He's on week 2. This is tomorrow will be the last day of week 2. Then we take a weekend break and we start his final week. So let's talk. The tubiest, best YouTube subscribers on the planet. That's you. And I'm 50 plus. So, yes, it's been a little bit since I've uploaded a video, and I've been working with my new student, and he's doing pretty good. You know, some students are, things go a little faster than other students. Sometimes, I basically need to focus on my student rather than making a video. So that's why you hadn't heard from me, and he does a really good job. He'll be just fine, but I just need to make sure that he gets all the attention that he needs. So, and I just believe that that's what a trainer or mentor is supposed to do. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of wiggle room. We don't have a lot of room for error, an error or a mistake by, a driver of one of these trucks could cause some really catastrophic things to happen. And we just need to make sure if we're training somebody that we give them the best opportunities that they can have, the most skills we can give them in the period of time that we have them, so that they can be successful. Okay. And I just wholeheartedly believe that, in any type of learning environment, the person who is doing that training ought to take full responsibility for the results that comes out. I remember when my kids was in school, and one day I had gotten a phone call from a teacher, and said that they'd have a meeting, right? So I showed up to this meeting, and it was a teacher and a principal meeting with me, right? And I'd come from work, and so I had my work uniform on, and at the time I was a mechanic. And so the teacher says to me that my son was struggling, right, in school. She asked me, when he gets home, do we, help him with his homework, and what kind of tutoring we're doing with him at home, and this kind of stuff. So I said, well, have you ever taken your car to a shop to have some work done? And she kind of looked at me like, why you asked me that question? Because this has nothing to do with why we're here. It's basically the look she gave me. So I said, I am a mechanic, right? So if you bring your car to the dealership, and let's say you want to get a tune-up done, and I said, cool. And I took the car to the back, and I took all of the parts off of it that needed to be replaced during the tune-up. I took all that stuff off, and then I threw it in the trash, and then I got all of the new parts and put them in a box and put them in the trunk of the car and told you, come on, pick your car up, take it home, and you finish putting that car together. How would that make you feel? And she was like, well, that's not the same thing. I said, yeah, it's exactly the same thing. What you're asking me to do is you do half the job and then you send the kid home and then I'm supposed to finish the rest of it. You went to school to learn how to be a teacher. I went to school to learn how to be a mechanic. So I don't teach and you don't mechanic and everything will be just fine. That's just the bottom line. If a kid fails, who actually failed? I honestly, if I have fixed the car, I don't get paid. So why is it that you can have teach somebody and get paid? If a kid can't pass the test at the end of the week, then he didn't learn or she didn't learn. And that instructor did not teach. That's the bottom line. If they didn't learn it, then it wasn't taught, right? Now, a lot of people can think about that in a whole bunch of different ways, but this is just plain and simple. This is cut and dry, truth, fact, that's it. During the week, while this teacher was instructing, then they were doing oral instruction. She was calling on students to, answer questions along the way, making sure that they were keeping up, that sort of thing. If that kid wasn't grasping the concepts, maybe she should have known that when she was calling on them and they had no clue what she was talking about. And in that case, maybe she needs to change her tactics of getting her message across to that particular student, because that student may learn different than the others. That's called taking responsibility. Not passing the blame. Well, I'm just going to teach it to you. Then whatever you don't grasp me, I just send it home to you, and then your parents have to do it. And then if you don't pass, then I'll blame it on the parent because the parent didn't teach you how to do, calculus or whatever the hell. So what's the difference in what I told that teacher, and I still stand behind that today, and that's probably been, 15 years ago more, But I still believe that right now today. So what's the difference between that teacher and what I told her and my position right now as a mentor for my student? I might be able to run some videos and laugh and talk and bull crap around with some other folks, with other students that I have. And don't get me wrong, I have a good time with this guy. However, there's a difference in the way he receives the message. So I have to change my tactics and make sure that he learns it. Because if I don't teach him right, he could hurt himself. He could hurt somebody else. Teacher don't teach the kid right, they fail. They don't have the education. Same thing. But I won't fail them. Okay? Ain't happening. When I get done with him, even if it take extra time, which it won't because he can drive. And he does grasp the concepts very quickly. The guy, he's gonna be just fine. However, he likes the attention. He needs attention. So that's what I give him. Okay, and and quite frankly, when we're done after we've driven all day, I'm just too tired, quite frankly with you. It could be mentally draining, not just physically draining, but I don't care, man. He's got another week, and I am going to make a video with him. He was the way he got his CDL is what I want him to talk to you guys about, because I think it's going to be some very, very useful information for you guys. Okay, so not to go very long with this video, because I don't have a whole lot to say, but I'm really hoping that some of my fellow Melton drivers catch this video. I really hope so. If you qualify for to become a trainer, it's a rewarding thing. Okay, it is a rewarding thing to help someone else change their position in life, or reach some sort of dream that they had to drive these vehicles. You give something back, man, and it's a real thing. It's a fun thing. Okay, Yeah, you're gonna make a little money with it, a little extra money with it, but at the end of the day, that feeling of accomplishment that you're gonna get from helping someone else, man, it's it's worth its weight in gold. Let me tell you. So, if you've met the qualifications, you're a Melton driver, and you wanna do this, man, do it. If you got a teacher heart, man, so many guys do this that do not have it, you know, and they couldn't care less if the person got it or not. They can send them home with an F. And I'm hoping that you guys won't, okay? If that's who you are, you know, you ready to get her done, he gonna try to get in there. I'm gonna wait till he unlock the door and I'm gonna lock it back. He gonna try to figure out what's wrong with the door. He gonna unlock it again and lock it back. Wait. He try to figure out how the door opens. Here you go. He's still trying to do it. He got me that time. I got him. Yeah. Oh, shit. You like that?
That's my kind of humor, man.
You like that, don't you?
That was fucking hilarious.
Come around to the...
I was like...
What the hell's wrong with that door?
I was like...
Come around to the other side. Get in over here.
Yeah.
See, we do have some fun. Shit. Hey, if you're a Melton driver, come on, man. Help somebody else out. If you want to become a Melton driver, use the link down below. Until I see you again, here's your boop.